morning, teacher.
Okay, how are you today?
We're fine.
Very good. Now I'm requesting everyone to stand for a word of prayer. Daisy May, can you lead a prayer, please?
In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Before you take your seats, please pick up pieces of papers under your chairs. Okay, are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now I'm going to check your attendance first. Just say present if your name is called, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Daisy May Buntuyan.
Present.
Oh, very good. Clovet Hortilano.
Present.
Okay. It seems that everybody are present today. Give a hand for that. Very good. Now, we are going to have an activity. So I have here 2 brown envelopes. So inside these envelopes are the jumbled or puzzled pictures. What you're going to do is you solve this picture and form a significant picture. Okay?
Okay.
Now, this is for group 1 and this is for group 2. What you're going to do is you are going to post the jumbled pictures here in this side for the group 1, and for group 2 this will be for this side. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, group leaders, come here in front and get your envelope. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the count of 3, 2, 1, go! Okay? Yes, group 1, you're good. Group 2 as well. Okay, last 30 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, very good. Everybody has formed a picture. Okay, now, let me see the work of group 1. Okay, for the work of group 2. Okay. But I have seen that group 1 has finished the activity first. So they will be declared winners for today. Clap your hands. But don't worry, group 2, because you will also receive an additional points for today. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now, from the pictures, from the jumbled pictures that you form, what do you think or what have you observed in the picture? What can you say about it? Okay, yes, Stacy?
There's a sun, clouds, and many arrows.
Okay, very good. What about for Clovet?
There's a trees
Okay.
and waters.
Okay, very good. That's not waters, it's water. Okay?
Water.
Yes. Alright. So you have seen the sun, the clouds, and some
Clouds.
arrows.
Arrows.
And
Arrows.
the water. And also you have seen the
Trees.
Very good. Okay. From that picture, or from what you have observed, what do you think is our lesson for today? Yes.
I think it's something about process. There's a process.
Okay, very good. What about for Clovet?
Something about water.
Yes, very good. Because our topic today has a connection with the process of water. Our lesson for today is all about... What is our lesson for today?
Water cycle.
Very good. Now, when you hear the word cycle, what comes first in your mind? Just like when you hear the word cycle, what do you think would be the best words that you can explain that word?
There's a process.
Yes, there is a process. Right. There is a step-by-step process. Now, what is water cycle? Please, everybody read.
Water cycle. The process by which water moves from place to place in different forms.
Okay, very good. It says there the process by which water moves from place to place in different forms. So meaning the water moves maybe from this place up to this place or on the other side in different forms. The water might move in the in the sky, in the clouds, in the air, like that, or in the ground. That is the meaning of the water cycle. Now, water cycle has 4 stages or processes. So, how many stages or stages or processes?
4.
Yes, there are 4 stages or processes in the water cycle. Now, the first stage is what we call the evaporation. Can you spell evaporation?
Evaporation. EVAPORATION.
Okay.
Evaporation.
Very good. So let's check if your spelling is correct.
Yay, correct.
Yes, your spelling is correct. That is evaporation.
Evaporation.
Now we have here the diagram, the
Wow.
bigger diagram from the pictures that you formed earlier. That is the diagram of water cycle. Very good. So what is the meaning of water? The meaning of evaporation. Okay, Daisy, can you read please?
Evaporation is a process when the sun heats up water, then turns it into water vapor and rises up into the atmosphere.
Okay, very good. It is a process when the sun heats up water, then turn it into water vapor and rises up into the atmosphere. So let's take a look in our model. Okay, this is our model. Now, it says that evaporation is the process when the sun heats up. So this is the
Sun.
Yes, this is the sun. So the water, when the sun warms up the water, and then it goes in the atmosphere. And what happens? There is something floating mist, what we call the water
vapor.
or steam. That is water vapor or steam. So this is what we call the evaporation. When the sun warms up, this water will rise in the atmosphere through the help of the sun. Now, by looking at the diagram, where is the evaporation stage? You can come in front. Can you label it? Okay, Clovis, come here in front and label the evaporation stage. Okay, this is the evaporation stage. As you can see here, this is the water vapor or the floating mist through the help of the sun and goes in the atmosphere. So that is evaporation. Now let's go to the second stage, which is the condensation. Now, can you spell condensation? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Condensation. CONDENSATION. Condensation.
Okay, so let's check if your spelling is correct.
Yay.
Yes, your spelling is correct. That is the spelling of condensation. Now, what is the meaning of condensation? Okay, Clovet, can you read what is the meaning of condensation?
Condensation, a process in which the water changes from gas to liquid, forming the clouds in the sky.
Okay, let's go back to our model. Now, the evaporation stage is when the sun warms up this rises in the atmosphere. Now, the condensation stage is when the water turns into vapor, it cools down, and it forms, what do you call this one?
Clouds.
Transform into
Clouds.
because the water vapor has transformed into clouds.
Clouds.
So that is what we call the
Condensation.
So just always put in mind that condensation involves the
Clouds.
Okay. And the evaporation involves the
Sun.
and the water
Water
vapor.
vapor.
Very good. Now, in the diagram, who can come in front and identify where is the condensation stage. Can you label it? Yes, Daisy, come here. Can you label? Okay, very good. Give a hand for Daisy. And also for Clovis earlier. Give a hand. Very good. This is the condensation stage. As you can see, there is the
Clouds.
cloud.
Dagan lagi clouds.
Yes, because the more that the water vapor will it will transform into clouds because it will cool down and will be transformed into
Clouds.
not just one cloud but clouds.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Now, let's go to the third stage, which is what we call the precipitation. Now, I want Daisy to spell precipitation.
Precipitation. Precipitation. Precipitation.
Very good. Now, let's check if your spelling is correct. So, is your
Wow.
spelling correct?
Yes.
Very good. Now, what is the meaning of precipitation? Okay. Everybody read.
Precipitation. The collection of water that makes the clouds heavy. It falls down in the form of rain, snow, and hail.
Okay. Now, let's take a look at our model. Okay. It says there that precipitation is the collection of water that moves the clouds heavy. So, when the water has condensed and turned into clouds, what will happen? The journey of the water continues. It will be blown by the wind traveling into the atmosphere. Now, these clouds or these water drops or the clouds are the suspended water in the air. Now, the more clouds or when the clouds grow, so what will happen? It becomes heavy. Now, when it becomes heavy, it can no longer what? It
Contain.
can no longer hold the amount of the water.
Water.
So basically, what will happen? It will
Rain.
Yes, it will fall down in the ground in the form of
Rain.
Now let's take a look what will happen. Okay. You can come in front and let's see what will happen.
Wow.
Okay, do you see rain there? Do you see rain?
Yes, teacher. Look, oh.
Yes,
Oh.
there is a rain
Yes,
over
this one,
there.
oh.
Yes, there is a rain. So that is
Ay,
what we
mao day
call...
mag-rain, teacher.
Yes, that is because of the heaviness of the clouds in the atmosphere, that the clouds can no longer hold the amount of the water. That is the precipitation. Very good. Now, let's go to the last stage, which is what we call the collection. Now, Clovis, I want you to spell collection.
Collection. Collection. Collection.
Very good. Now, let's try to see if your spelling is correct for the collection.
Yay, correct.
Yes, your spelling is correct. Now, what is the meaning of collection? Everybody read.
Collection. When the water goes back into the different bodies of water, ground, plants, and animals.
Okay. So again, as you have seen earlier, so when it rained, what will happen? It will
Ibalik ang water diri, teacher.
Okay. It will go back into the different bodies of water. Like this, it will go back to the sea. Okay. Not just in the sea, but also in the rivers.
Lakes.
Yes.
Oceans.
Yes,
teacher.
very good. That is what we call the collection. Now, when the water goes back into the big ocean, then the process of water will start again. So the continuation of the process will again begin.
So, magbalik-balik lugar, teacher.
Yes.
Ito pa sa evaporation.
Yes, exactly. Now, before I forgot, so who can come in front and identify where is the collection stage and label it?
How about that one, teacher?
Precipitation,
Wala na
teacher.
butangan ang ikatulo, teacher.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, who can come in front and label the precipitation? Okay.
Love that.
Thank you for reminding me, class. Okay, very good. This is the precipitation because of the rain. Okay, who can come in front and also label the collection? Identify. Can you point it?
Here, teacher.
Okay, so label. Very good. You already know what are the 4 stages and
It's
function.
yes, its function. So again, when you hear the word evaporation, what comes first in your mind?
Sun.
It involves sun and water vapor.
Very good. What about for condensation?
Clouds.
Clouds.
There are lots of clouds.
What about for precipitation?
It will rain,
Rain.
snow, or hail.
Very good. And what about for collection?
The water goes back to the ground.
Yes.
Plants and animals.
Yes, very good. You already understand the process of water cycle. Now today, please get back to your seats. Today we will have an activity. So I prepared something here for you for the activity.
Help take a teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Daisy. Okay. So this will be,
Isa na.
yes. We have here for the activity, we have materials to be used. So we have glasses. 2 glasses. Okay, this will be for group 1 and for group 2. So this will be, you are the group leader and you are the group leader. Wait a minute. I will still have to, explain the instruction. Okay? Okay. So I will put here, this is for group 1 and for group 2. Now, also, we have the cotton. So I already put the cotton on the lid of the glass. We have hot water. So I brought hot water with me that you will also use in your activity. And lastly, we have the gloves. Now you can come in front and get your materials. Okay, group 1 and group 2. Okay, stay there.
Ganyan ako. What will do, teacher?
Okay. First, okay, we already prepared the glass with the cotton on the lid, so it's already there. Now we will pour the hot water into the glass gradually.
Ikaw magyabo?
Yes, I will be the one to pour the hot water. Okay, come here. Okay, and observe. Okay, you put your gloves first. We use gloves for your safety.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Okay, I will add water. Okay, now for group 1. Now observe. What have you seen? What have you seen? Okay. Are you done? Okay, lastly, you have to what? Get
The cotton, teacher.
yes, get the cotton and squeeze it. Okay. Squeeze the cotton.
Oh. Naay raindrops, teacher. Naay kakuan.
Okay.
Natulog siya.
Okay, very good. Now go back to your seats, okay? You
Okay
can
na,
take your
teacher.
yes, it's okay. You can go to your seats now. Then I want you to list down what you have observed, and one representative will come in front and explain. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, are you done?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, group one representative come in front. Okay, you explain.
So when you pour the hot water into the glass, the cotton absorb the
Okay.
water, and then when I squeeze it, there's a small raindrops. I think it's just like a water cycle, teacher.
Okay. What about for group two? Come here in front.
I observed it through like what said in group one.
Mm-hmm.
I observed also that when I squeeze the cotton, it also the water drops like a rainfall,
Okay.
and it observes.
Okay. Okay now. Okay, go back to your seats. Alright, very good. Now, you can take your seats. Okay. Now, from what you have said, or from the experiment that we do, you have observed that there is a, what?
What?
Mist. There is
yes,
a,
teacher.
yes, there is a floating mist, you see, because of the hot water.
Water.
So that is what we call the evaporation, because that floating mist is what we call the water
Water
vapor.
vapor.
Okay. Now, the cotton becomes wet because of the water vapor.
Vapor.
When you squeeze it, what happens? Or what happened?
The water falls down.
Yes, same thing as the precipitation. It will be when the cotton becomes heavy, what happens? It will
rain
fall down
Yes.
back to the
Ground.
Yes,
There's a
very
water
good.
way.
So that is the collection when it goes back to the ground. Very good. Now, okay, you prepare your short bond paper. One short bond paper.
And paper.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, teacher. We have the bond paper.
Okay. Now before that one, okay. So from the lesson that we have today, what have you learned? Yes, Daisy, what have you learned from the lesson today?
I've learned that water cycle is very important in our life because one of the most important thing in this world is the water.
Very good. What about for Clovet?
I've learned that water cycle has 4 stages, and that water is very important to our life.
So what are the 4 stages?
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection.
Okay, very good. Give me a hand for that. Very good. Now we all know that we only have limited water today. So what do you think could you help or can you help to our environment so that we will not have a what? Shortage of water. What can you do?
Me, teacher.
Okay.
After I will use the water in washing my clothes, I will reuse it in watering the plants.
Okay, very good. What about? Yes, I see your hand. Okay.
I will turn off the faucet after every use.
Very good. That your answers are all correct. So that is how we what? We conserve water. So that's how we can help our environment so that we will have still a fresh water. Very good. Now, did you already prepare your short bond paper?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
Very good. So this will be your activity for today. So can you read the direction? Okay.
Direction. Make your own illustration of the water cycle and label each stage in a short bond paper.
Okay, so make your own illustration of the water cycle and label each stage in a short bond paper. So what you're going to do is same thing as the diagram I have shown earlier. You will do like that, okay? And then you are going to label each stage.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so are you all done?
Yes.
Kapit na, teacher.
Okay, I'll give you 1 minute.
Okay. Done na, teacher.
Very good. So, can I have your papers now? Okay, very good. Now, before you go, for your assignment, put this in your assignment notebook. You have to list down the things or scenarios in your environment that show the stages of water cycle. Anything. Same thing as what you have said earlier. Okay? Just the things or scenarios in the environment.
Ano sa ipasa na, teacher?
Yes, you will pass it tomorrow. The things or the scenarios that in your environment that you think same thing as the process of the water cycle.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay,
Teacher.
teacher.
So goodbye, class.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, goodbye.